Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the NCWO Up in Glory to New Heights recap for 2023. I am the voice of NCWO, El Gigante himself, the kingpin of Drip, Kinzer Keel, coming to you from an undisclosed location. And I'm here to tell you about how NCWO went down. Starting off with the VIP match, Lilith Grimm made her unexpected debut against Aaron Aris. And let me just tell you this much. It was all Lilith Grimm throughout this entire match. Aaron Aris had nothing for the powerhouse from Colorado, the Warhammer. Lilith Grimm took the victory with ease. There was some slight offense from Aaron Aris, but the power of Lilith Grimm was just too much for Aaron to handle. We then moved on to the main card, opening with a Make Your Moment open challenge. Malik Mayfield stood in the ring, cut a promo, asked one lucky man to come make their moment with the moment, Malik Mayfield. And not only did one man answer the call, two men answered the call. That's right. Cappuccino Jones and Dominic Whiteheart, both making their 2023 debut at NCWO. But both men would fall to the mighty Malik Mayfield. That's right. Malik Mayfield picking up his first singles win in NCWO competition for 2023. But the real moment of this was that dastardly Cam Coda making his way out to the ring. Malik Mayfield and Cappuccino Jones turning on Dominic Whiteheart. Cappuccino Jones turning on the NCWO faithful and joining the Coda brand. We then moved on to a title match between Axel Savage and Rook Tyler. Both men out of the state of Texas. Both men with a rock and roll mentality. And this one was a great match. Axel Savage brought the big brawling bruteness to this match, but Rook Tyler flying all around. Really, really high energy offense. It just wasn't quite enough for the man. With that being said, Axel Savage and Rook Tyler formed a tag team after this match, and they have decided to go after the NCWO tag team titles. That's right. Next time, we will see them in tag team competition June 3rd at NCWO. But who will be their opponent? We'll find out here shortly. Montego Sika and Luke Langley battled in a number one contenders match. The winner of this match would go on to be the number one contender for the world heavyweight title here at NCWO. And after a very hard-fought, technical-based match, Tego pulls out the victory, the real OG pulling out that victory and becoming number one contender. After that, we had an exhibition match between Neshoba with Buckshot Barrett versus Mars Lewis. And this one was fought all over the NCWO arena, all around the ring, all in the ring. What a phenomenal match this was. Mars Lewis becoming way too much for Neshoba to handle. Mars Lewis picking up the win and is now 2-0 in his NCWO career. We move on to the Choctaw Nation Championship match between Neo Genesis and your champion, Clayton Bloodstone. Neo, the young man who joined the Coda brand, had quite a bit of offense in this one, but overall, he just could not take down the trophy hunter. Clayton Bloodstone, the ring awareness, his psychology, everything came into play here, and Neo was just not quite ready for your Choctaw Nation champion, Clayton Bloodstone, with a huge victory, as that victory will cement him as champion for over 365 days. next up on the docket, the rest of this show was all title matches. We had the NCWO women's title on the line between former champion Oliver Vagos and current champion Evelyn Carter. This was a hard-hitting match with special guest referee Lilith Grimm. Lilith let them fight all around with some weapons. There were some trash cans. I believe a chair was introduced, and the wherewithal of Oliver Vagos with those weapons, it was too much for Evelyn Carter to retain. We have a new champion in the first ever two-time women's champion in NCWO. That is Oliver Vagos picking up the huge win over Evelyn Carter. Next up, the tag team titles are on the line between the newly crowned KOA from January against Ataba and Nathan Estrada. This was quite possibly the match of the night. There was two matches that really stood above the rest, and this was one of them. The crowd is heavily behind the former Keel Enterprises members of KOA, Devion and Kane Carter. Nathan Estrada and Ataba had quite the offense in there, but in the end, it was the assisted curb stop that put them down. KOA retains and continues their tag team reign. The next match, a fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Jamie Holly putting his title on the line against three other men. This match was supposed to include Johnny Cove, but there is a conspiracy against Johnny Cove and Kinzer Keel at NCWO. And well, he was taken off the card. And in his place, Damian Daystar makes his NCWO debut. Jace Osei and Luke Richmond, the other two combatants in this one. At the end of it, after a hard-fought match between all four competitors, Luke Richmond wins his first singles title in NCWO competition and is looking to head off on a long run with the United States title, as he was right there at the end ready to go. Now, this is the other match that I would say 1A and 1B for the match of the night. Your NCWO World title. The newly crowned Gatekeeper from our January show. Gatekeeper defended against Logan Knight, the Spotlight, earning a World Heavyweight Championship match. In this match did not disappoint. Full of great spots, a sanctuary match including weapons and that trash can again. I believe a ladder was involved, as well as chairs. This was a great matchup, but as the match approached the time limit, Gatekeeper was able to put away Logan Knight and retain the NCWO World title and stay undefeated, with a collision course in June 3rd with Montego Sika on the horizon. Can Gatekeeper keep his title and keep his undefeated streak going? Or will we be seeing a new champion on June 3rd? This has been the recap for NCWO Up in Glory to New Heights. I hope to see everyone at the NCWO Arena, J.I. Stipe Center, June 3rd in McAlester, Oklahoma, for what is shaping up to be an amazing contest. Thank you, everyone. Once again, I was the Kingpin of Trip, Kinzer Keel, coming to you live from a undisclosed location, and we will see you soon.